There is a place in Warsaw where mirrors split the room. Robots seem almost human. And science stops feeling distant the second you step inside. That place is Copernicus, and it makes an entrance fast. We move straight into the heart of Copernicus, so stay with this walk all the way through. The Copernicus Science Centre, beside the Vistula in Warsaw, is a hands-on science center built around experimenting, observing, and asking questions, with more than 400 exhibits spread across permanent galleries. It is not a quiet room of objects behind glass. It is a place of movement, reaction, light, sound, and surprise, where curiosity leads the route instead of signs telling you exactly where to go. That energy shows up immediately. Instead of a slow introduction, the walk opens among reflective surfaces and large installations that pull you into the atmosphere at once. A wall of polished metal spheres turns the room into a giant broken mirror, bending the space, multiplying the lights, and catching visitors inside dozens of curved reflections. It feels futuristic without trying too hard, and it suits Copernicus perfectly, because everything here is built around seeing the familiar in a new way. One of the strongest visual moments is the huge red fabric installation rising over a circular black basin. It hangs and twists like a frozen flame, or a gust of wind caught in mid-air. Against the darker interior, the color lands immediately. People gather around it almost without thinking, because it feels like both an artwork and an experiment at the same time. Science is not separated from beauty here. Pattern, force, motion, and color all work together. As the walk continues, the center opens into larger halls where scale becomes part of the experience. You start noticing how much of the place is designed for action rather than observation. Children test cause and effect with complete concentration. Adults lean in with the same curiosity. And families turn simple interactions into small discoveries. There is always motion somewhere. A lever moving, a light responding, a wave forming, a mechanism answering back. Nearby stands a robot figure that looks almost like a host from another version of tomorrow. The exposed joints, mechanical limbs, and calm human posture place it somewhere between engineering and sculpture. Technology is not hidden. It stands right in front of you, inviting a closer look.
Pierwszym człowiekiem w kosmosie był Yuri Gagarin. Wystartował w misji Vostok 1 12 kwietnia 1961 roku. To niesamowite, jak daleko zaszliśmy od tamtej pory. Jak myślisz, jakie będą przyszłe osiągnięcia ludzkości w przestrzeni kosmicznej?
A little farther on, digital displays and responsive installations bring in another side of the center. Screens and projected figures add a more human edge, touching on how bodies, senses, and technology overlap. Some parts feel playful, some slightly uncanny, especially when a digital figure seems to return your gaze or mimic a gesture just closely enough to hold your attention. The wider exhibition spaces make it easy to understand why many visitors stay for hours. There is no single correct route, and that freedom changes the mood of the place. One turn might take you toward motion and balance, another toward sound, energy, perception, or the mechanics of the body. A few steps later, you are looking at geometry, rhythm, water, pressure, or light. One of the most elegant scientific displays is the circular setup with the suspended metal ball and the ring of glowing red points around it. It has the kind of visual clarity science centers do especially well. Simple, dramatic, and just mysterious enough to make you stop. Even before you know the explanation, the design draws you in. Curiosity arrives first, and the answer comes after. For anyone planning a visit, the practical side is straightforward. Copernicus Science Centre is at Wybrzeże Kościuszkowskie, 20-00390 Warsaw. The easiest public transport option is the M2 Metro. Buses 106, 118 and 127 stop at Biblioteka Uniwersytecka, while 162 and 185 stop at Metro Centrum Nauki Kopernik. If you are coming from Warsaw Central Station, bus 127 is the direct option. From Chopin Airport, bus 175 runs toward the city center. Bus 188 runs toward Metro Politechnika, and the airport rail station is served by SKM S2 and KM trains, making it easy to connect into central Warsaw and continue by metro. Regular exhibition hours are usually Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Friday 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., while the planetarium runs on its own timetable and the museum posts exception dates through the year. Standard exhibition tickets are 48 zloty on weekdays and 50 zloty on weekends and holidays, with reduced tickets at 34 zloty and 36 zloty. Combined exhibitions and planetarium tickets with a 2D show are 68 zloty on weekdays and 70 zloty on weekends and holidays. Buying ahead is the best move because tickets are sold online, and if they are unavailable there, they are not available at the venue either. Warsaw has many memorable stops, but Copernicus offers something distinct. Not just things to look at, but ideas you can step into, test, and carry with you long after you leave. If this helped you plan Warsaw, subscribe to Best Travel Video for more Warsaw videos. And if you prefer silent, natural sound walks, you can also find our ambient tours on City Walk Travels. In the description, you'll find affiliate links that support the channel, plus links to our books and ebooks if you'd like to explore more. Thanks for watching.